So, if you have Neptune conjunct the Descendant in your natal chart, that means you are drawn, or your partnerships are drawn to you in a Neptunian way. This is on board your entire life. Relationships are Neptunian. Relationships can be healing. Relationships can be spiritual. Relationships can be psychic. Relationships can be dreamy and steamy. And your partner, whoever you are in love with or romantically intertwined with, you could dream of them. So have your dream journal by your bed. It's true. There could be a spiritual union between you and your lover. It could be a twin flame connection. Neptune conjunct the Descendant. You seduce me, I seduce you. I like the lights out. I like the covers over my head. I like to get to know you. Let's tune out the outside world. Neptune conjunct the Descendant wants the phones off, doesn't want to be interrupted, wants their privacy, needs the door closed, wants to hear some great music, maybe a couple of bottles of champagne or some wine and some good movies, and the bed is so comfortable and the sheets. Oh my gosh, I could sleep in this bed all day long, baby. Neptune conjunct the Descendant. I'm drawn to you. You're drawn to me. The journey is Neptunian and the sea. It's true. So it's private. It's romantic. It's sweet. It's sensitive. It's just you and me here. Right? And so there can be an addictive energy there. You can be swept away with emotions. Partners may be drawn to you because you can heal them. You may be drawn to partners because you need to be healed. There's this healing, spiritual energy there. Think of water, watery energy here. Neptune rules the sea. Sometimes the tide is high, sometimes the tide is low, sometimes the water is ice cold. And sometimes the water is lukewarm, and sometimes it's hot as hell, right? And so these are all the energies here with Neptune. So you want to really look at your romantic partners. And I would say romance and seduction probably comes pretty easily here, if you want my opinion. Now, there's always exceptions, right? The one bit of advice I would give anybody with this aspect is that it is so beautiful. The energy is so beautiful and magical, and you can be so addicted and drawn into it and being in the zone and harmony and flow that you're not seeing your relationships clearly. That's why we call Neptune the rose-colored glass planet. Because what happens when you have your rose-colored glasses on, or when you're in the zone? You don't see really what's going on. You don't really necessarily see reality because you don't want to, because reality can be harsh. Reality can hurt. Neptune doesn't want to get hurt, right? And so you need to really make sure your partner is who he or she says they are. If they say their name is Tom Smith, make sure it's Tom Smith. If they say they work at the studios, make sure they work at the studios. Do a couple of fact checks on your person so you don't end up heartbroken and you don't end up being swept away with all this other Neptunian stuff, drowning in it that you don't see clearly. I have a client that has this energy, and she is, drawn to this partner that is married. He's not available. And where do you think they meet? They always meet in some nightclub around the the world. It's true. That's Neptune. Okay? There's secrets there. I'm in love. There's something about meeting you in the dark here. And, there's that draw there. And so you need to really make sure you're seeing things correctly. Because if everybody else around you is saying, hey, I'm not sure about that guy or that girl you're dating, are you really seeing it clearly? If you hear that 2 or 3 times from friends, family, loved ones, you might want to take a look, guys. It's true. And so Neptune can be very much also that you're attracted to the imposter, an imposter that presents one way and presents the way you want to fall in love with him or her, but then you find out they're not that person. Imposter syndrome could be possible. Now, Neptune conjunct the Descendant bodes well for the public when you are trying to, put on a different persona with the public. A lot of models and actors and actresses and musicians, they have this persona that is very addicting. And you can be drawn to this energy, okay? And so it's very good energy, like if you're out in the public, or you're a model, or you're a filmmaker, or you're an actress, or you need to be somebody you're not in the public, okay? Because this is the public area as well. And Neptune is more of a hidden energy. So the public doesn't really get to see the true person here, right? And that's what makes it attractive. Anyway, only you know who carry Neptune conjunct the Descendant, which would be Neptune opposing the Ascendant, and only you know how you're going to work with the energy. My best advice is know who you are dealing with. Make sure you know who they are, where do they work. Just know a couple of key facts. Do an investigation on them. Yep. You don't want to be conned, do you? No con artists, okay? I won't allow you to have a con artist relationship. Okay, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.